Hello everybody and welcome to another Speaker in the Spotlight, which is your chance to get to meet some of the speakers a little bit better in the upcoming Children's Mental Health Matters Summit, which starts on the 16th of September, so not far away at all now. Tickets are completely free, so if you haven't registered for yours, please feel free to follow the link with this interview or go to www.childrensmentalhealthmatterssummit.co.uk and you can grab your free ticket there. So without further ado, let me welcome our speaker today, who is Fleur Conway. Hello, Fleur.
Hello. Hello. Lovely to see you again, Cassie.
Yes, and you. It is lovely to catch up with you. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Yes. A little bit hot at the moment, but yeah.
So just for context, because people are going hot looking out of their windows, Fleur is in Spain. So that's why there is sunshine.
Yes, I'm in Spain and it's very hot. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, people wondering what part of the UK is hot at the moment. So,
all right. Yes, I can see that you're slightly you're dressed for a warmer climate. I'm here and I'm sort of like going, oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. We've had a pretty hot summer, to be honest.
Have you?
But we can't complain. We need the sun. We need the sun.
Yes.
But now we're going to have the really nice time. Sort of September time is fantastic because all those people that come and spend all the time on the beach will go back to their cities, go back to work. So then I can go then on to the beach and I have the beach.
You get some freedom back.
Yes. Yeah. Summertime can be a little bit heavy here.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, I hear that indeed. So do you want to just give us a little bit of an introduction to yourself, Fleur? Not your business or anything, but just Fleur as a human being.
Fleur as in me. Well, how can I sort of explain myself? Well, I'm a very simple person, really. And for me, simplicity is key. So simplicity in my life, simplicity in the way that I think, in my behavior, in what I do. I try and keep things simple. And this has really come from my deep connection with nature and with animals. I've always had a really deep connection with animals, with nature since I was a child. And so, just being out in nature, observing, listening, watching, seeing even the trees move, the flowers bloom, the butterflies moving around or the birds or anything, just simplicity like that. I just think that we tend to complicate things. And so if we sort of go back to basics and again, simplicity, then life is much sweeter.
Yes. Yeah, we can get caught up, can't we, in everything that's going on, but it's a good reminder of how much calmer things are when things are simple.
So I'm very much a nature person. I love walking down by the river. I live by a river, going with my animals, with my dog. I've always been in contact with horses. I volunteered to help with some fish eagles that they brought over from Scotland. So I do a lot of volunteering work as well, but it's always mostly is related to sort of, stuff with animals. And then I like belly dancing. So, you might see me one day, with a sword over my head and doing some belly dancing, so I like doing, a bit of everything, but
Amazing. That sounds fun as well. And I love horses. They are very, very intelligent, and they're great for trying not to go off on a tangent too much, but horses are amazing, as are all animals, amazing for mental health and picking up on things and stuff like that. So yeah, that is beautiful. And so what is it that you do? What is your business? How did that develop? And who is it that you help, and how do you do that?
Well, I do quite a few things, but the last few years I've been full on with breathing re-education. So I'm a Buteyko Method Master Instructor. So that means that I actually teach and certify instructors for the Buteyko Clinic International. And I'm also an Oxygen Advantage Advanced Instructor. So all of this, I don't know whether, whoever's going to watch this knows of Patrick McKeown, has heard of Patrick McKeown. So I work closely with Patrick McKeown. And yeah, so basically the last couple of years, I've been really focused on the breathing aspect because, yeah, throughout my life, well, first of all, you know that I started off working in the veterinary field. So I worked in the veterinary field, and then I went into natural therapies. And then from various issues that have happened in my life, I've needed therapy myself, like coaching or emotional management. So at the same time that I was helping myself, I also certified in that. But when I came across the breathing and the breathing re-education, I really realized that breathing is key. If the breathing is out of sync, if the breathing isn't corrected, no matter what we will do, we won't be able to get our maximum out of what we're doing, whether it's mindfulness, whether it's a therapy work, etc., etc. The breathing is the pillar. So that is basically what I do. Is I teach, I certify in breathing re-education, and I also do consultations. So I help people, adults and children, especially children, to have a proper breathing pattern, sort of in their everyday life.
Yeah, amazing. And it's because obviously I know you a bit, and it is amazing. There are things that you don't even think about when it comes to breathing. So it is fascinating. And just wanted to apologize for the background noise. A couple of my cats are having a crazy 5 minutes and scooting around everywhere. So if you heard that, I do apologize.
Well, there's me going on about animals and whatever, and they're going, "Yay, hello."
Yeah, they're just going crazy. So yeah, I do apologize. And yeah, as I say, it is fascinating, the stuff that you do. And so your links are going with the interview when this goes out, but people tend to be in one place more than the other. So if people wanted to contact you or find out more about you, where would be the best place for them to find you?
Well, I share a lot on Instagram. I seem to be more on Instagram. So, well, you're going to put it out there anyway. So Instagram is one of the places, and the other is in Facebook. Under Fleur Conway in my Facebook, and then Instagram, core_prana. That's where they can find me on Instagram. So there I share a few more things, but I'm not, to be honest, I'm not the best on social media. I do a lot of free talks and a lot of free sessions. So if they follow me on Instagram and whatever, sometimes I'll put, I'm going to start my monthly free sessions. So that's the best place to, to see what I do. But I'm not very good on social media, to be honest.
Yeah. It's hard to juggle everything, isn't it? It's difficult to try and do everything. Definitely.
My simplicity comes in. It's like, just keep life simple.
Yes, yeah, and the world of social media is very noisy, so it's not the best place for someone who wants to live a simplistic lifestyle. So yeah, do give Fleur a follow anyway, because then you will, as she said, you'll be able to see what she's doing and where, and be able to join with that. So that would be amazing. And just sort of going on a slightly different track now, you are a returning speaker to the summit. We have had 3 summits, and you are back. You have been to all 3 of them. So thank you for that. The question is, what drew you to the summit in the first place, and what is it that has made you want to come back over the past 3 years?
Well, so year 1, I thought, wow, this is a wonderful opportunity to be able to get the word out there about, the work that I do, and especially with, with the breathing, because it is optimal breathing patterns for children is so important. And, I just thought, well, okay, this is going to be an opportunity for me to be able to get the word out there. And yeah, year 2 was like, oh my gosh, Cassie's going to do it again. Yes, if I can be part of this fantastic summit and, be part of this movement that you've got together, then definitely I want to be there again. And this year, well, pretty much the same. I think you're doing a fantastic job. I think you're doing, a job work, or, you're putting so much work into this. And yeah, if I can sort of, put my little bit in there, to help others, to help children, to help parents, to help teachers, other therapists as well, then yeah, that's really, why I do this. And I think the way that you are organizing it and the way that you bring us all together, I think it's fantastic. And I like it because it's not a summit it's a summit to help. It's not a summit to get something out of it, if you see what I mean.
Yes. Yeah.
That is what really draws my attention. Because if it's something, because you're going to get paid this, and it's like, okay, we need to be paid and blah, 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 blah. And, we mean money makes the world go round and whatever. But that isn't what calls me. What calls me is this summit that's out there to help other people.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it is. That is the whole mission, is bringing, people together, so as they can learn about things. And I think especially, like, there's a lot of speakers talking about things that people don't necessarily think about. So, and I, breathing could possibly be one of them, because people are like, well, yeah, you breathe. That's that's what you do. And then when you actually, obviously you've been part of other summits, so hearing your perspective on different things, it makes you aware of things you haven't necessarily even thought about. It's not even, so it's really about educating and raising that awareness and helping people to try and help themselves and learn new things. So it's that is the aim of it. And so I am so glad that you have come back. And so this year, what is it that you are going to be sharing within your presentation?
Okay, so my presentation is about, just a snippet. Okay, so yes, snip. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about breathing, but why breathing optimally is important for sleep, for resilience, and for concentration. So, we all want our children to be, to be strong children, to be happy children, to sleep well, to get up in the morning with energy, to get out there, to be able to do the best that they can and that they're able to do, at school and whatever activity they're doing. But for that, they need to have optimal breathing. So yeah, that's my little snippet.
Amazing. That's what I'm saying to people, just a sneak peek, otherwise people won't need to come along and watch.
Yes, I know.
Yes, yeah, it's and it is, it is amazing. So I do encourage you to come along and as I say at the end of all of these interviews, to watch Fleur's presentation, but also the vast array of all the other presentations that we have going on. that are all included within the free ticket. So as we wrap up today, Fleur, is there anything else that you wanted to say or share that I haven't asked, or do you feel that we've covered everything?
No, I think we've covered everything. I just want to say thank you, a big thank you once again, Cassidy, for having me here again, once again. And I feel very honoured, to be honest, to be part of this. And especially, you know, this year it's grown so big as well. And it's wonderful, you know, that you've got all these people that have come together, you know, to give their little bit, you know, to help others. And as you were saying, to help parents, to help teachers, also to help teenagers and children, to have that toolbox. So that toolbox is getting full of all these little tools that they will be able to access to help have a happy life, basically.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. And it's, you know, because I often, one of my little sayings is, you don't know what you don't know. And, you know, a lot of these talks, as I said, like with yours and stuff, it just brings into awareness things that we may not have been aware of. And so it's just, you know, trying to help as much as possible. So thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate you being here today. And everybody, please do go over, do connect with Fleur, and do get your free ticket, and do join us again very soon for another speaker in the spotlight. But for now, everybody, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.